dress, don't change her not get one up to home get to church or work catchy. I know your friends say bullo ole or so man in there.
Hello, all. This is Heathen Queen again. We have an interesting character here today. I couldn't put my finger on this guy. I just could not figure out what was the deal with this dude. Everything was slippery. He couldn't figure out what the hell he wanted. I was like, we just got to listen. What's going on? What's going on with this dude?
You ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name, sir?
It's Yemi. The real name is Yemi. That's
What's your name?
It's Yemi. Y-E-M-I. I'm in Vegas right now, so I'm outside. I clicked on.
Oh, you in Vegas? Okay. Your name is Jimmy?
Yeah, Y-E-M-I. Yeah.
Y-M-I?
Y-E-M-I.
Y-E-M-I. Okay, Yemi. Do you live in Vegas or are you visiting?
No, I live here and I also live in New York as well.
Okay. Okay. What you do for a living, Yemi?
I'm in a restaurant and real estate business.
Restaurant and real estate. You have any children?
2 girls.
How old are your 2 girls?
26 and 18.
Both by the same woman?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You ever been married?
I was, but not to the mother of my children. It's another female that didn't last long.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
It went through in 2020.
Okay, fair enough. How old are you, Yemi?
I'm 50.
Okay, you look good for 50.
Thank you. You look good as well.
Thank you. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm not into that, but it's Sagittarius though.
Okay, no worries. So we got Yemi Vegas 50. He's a restaurant. What'd you say?
In real estate.
Restaurant and real estate. Dad of 2 girls. I think I got it all. Married once and divorced. What kind of woman you looking for, Yemi?
That's a good question. A respectful woman.
Okay.
Woman that's in pretty good shape. So I have like a scale. So I'm about 225, 227. At least 60 pounds lighter than me.
Okay, so let's get the calculator. So how much do you weigh?
I'm about 225, 227. I bounce it between.
Okay, let's just say 225. So we'll say you're 225, at least 60 pounds. So nothing more than 165.
Depending on the height, yeah. Of course, the taller you get weight.
Okay, if you're taller, you can get a little bit more weight, but ideally nothing over 165.
Yeah.
Okay.
I 170, but it depends. It depends on if someone
170 you might get some 170.
Right, because it depends on the height. I mean, if a woman is taller, then she's obviously gonna weigh a little bit more. But I like fit women in a sense.
Okay. How tall are you? They're telling me to ask.
I'm 6'2".
You 6'2". Okay. Ooh, you score high with the ladies. Okay.
You can't even get a solid answer out of this person. This is frustrating. It's frustrating because it's like he's searching for the right words to say, but I'm already pissed off because he is indecisive, and nobody really likes an indecisive person. And he seems to be like, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to offend. I don't know whether I'm doing good or not. Just say what the hell you want to say and stop beating around the bush.
6'2". All right, so the preference is 170 might be the max. He might make an exception to 170, but if you at 170, bitch, you better start drinking water and hitting them squats.
But listen, let me tell you, so I got a caveat. If she's a heavy.
You got more than one caveat. You got 3, 4, 5 of them. Then, if she's 170, then she got to drink water. If she's 5'10", she can be blah blah blah. Come on now, just say you want a woman who weighs 140 or less and keep it pushing. A skinny woman know when she's skinny. We know what skinny is. Jesus. Or maybe he's just lying and he really like them big girls that are a little bit thick, but not too thick, and he just don't want to say. We can't really tell because his ass don't stand still long enough.
Breasted women, I should get a little pass.
If she got
You like big titties. Okay, I got it.
heavy brush to get past. Okay, let's keep going. All right.
Go ahead.
So we kind of got there early. Is there anything else? That was for the image. This is kind of like anything else you want, because I asked that question directly in a second.
A respectful woman.
A respectful woman.
A woman
Oh,
that
we
got
said that. What are your deal breakers?
smoking.
Smoking.
Cigarettes.
Yet he got a cigar in his mouth, like his shit is gonna smell good too, right? He got a cigar in his mouth, y'all. Stop it.
She can smoke weed.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I don't. Not an overly. Not like it's a habit. Just occasional. Not like somebody who worships getting high. You know what I mean?
Okay. You already did the. She got to look a certain way. You broke it down for us.
Yeah, weight is important. You know, woman who understands her natural beauty comes first.
Okay.
And,
Now.
you know, yeah, go ahead.
No, you got it. What you say?
I was gonna say that the hair is cool, but you know, to understand that your natural beauty, it matters. Yeah.
Natural beauty matters. Okay, what about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
So this is my thing with that. If you are older, I do expect you to have accomplished something in your life. Give me an example. If you just say you're over, strip is crazy right now. If you're over a certain age, in your 30s, I expect you to have accomplished something. So it doesn't really have to be a number. For example, if you're like a teacher, right? Teachers, we know teachers don't get paid like they should get paid. So that's a great job, though. So you've accomplished something in your life, but you don't make that much money. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? You don't want a woman that does absolutely nothing at an older age.
When do we run across those type of people unless they just very unaccomplished at an older age? But see, why is he worried about an older aged woman? We'll wonder about that question later on, right? But he's talking about you should be accomplished. But he has real estate. He's out in Las Vegas. He got a nice watch. He's smoking cigars. He doing all of these things. And he's worried about what she needs to accomplish. But let's see if that's important later on.
Then you become a burden to the man. You understand what I'm saying? So, and after a while, men can have disdain for that woman or contempt for that woman because she hasn't done anything. And she's 35, 40 years old, and she's not Walmart. She's working at Walmart. You know what I mean? That's just an example of what I'm using. So I have that because
you gotta have some type of career to you if you're older. Now, what if she's younger? What is your age range?
So this is the thing with that. What is my age range?
Here come that fuckery, y'all. Here it come. Here it come. Just so you know, he 50, right? Knowing he's supposed to be looking at women age up above 40 to 50. He's supposed to be looking for that type female. But look what he asked for.
The age range that you want to date, to be clear.
The thing is that you can meet a 45-year-old girl and a 30-year-old woman. So it depends on the conversation, how she was raised, how she carried herself.
He don't want to stand on jack shit. How many women out there want to deal with a man who don't know what the hell he want and how he want it? See, it depends on this. He said it depends on that. He has a caveat for everything, but he ain't standing on nothing. He said, well, it could be 45. It could be 25.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're in a time where age kind of is convoluted with so many different things. You know what I mean? So if they could be in their 40s, they're not even acting like they're in their 40s. So it's really about how they carry themselves.
Well, the only reason I asked that because you said if you're older, you expect for her to have a career. So is there grace if she's younger?
Yeah, of course it is, because she's in the building process. I wouldn't expect, for example, I have attracted women in their 20s, right? I wouldn't expect a woman in her late 20s, for example, to have what a woman in her early 40s would have. That'd be disingenuous to say that, okay, she got to that point at her age. It takes time to build yourself up. And I've been there before because I've been young guy who was trying to build myself up, and now at 50, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty well off.
Okay. So now, is your age range late 20s to something?
I would guess so. But
okay.
Fitness does.
A man who want a kid, no, a man who want to date a kid that almost the same age as the kid he gave birth to, make it make sense. Now we run into that creepy territory. His oldest daughter is like 24, 25, right? You want to date somebody the same age as your kid? That's creepy.
Okay, so fitness, okay, I think, and that was the first thing you said. So fitness is key. So attraction is, well, we know this to be true with all people. Attraction is first for you.
Of course. I mean, looks matter.
Yeah. Honestly, that's the truth for everybody. Just, I think men are more vocal in making it known that that's where it starts. Let me ask you this. Should she be in Vegas or New York, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. I travel a lot. So, because I have other things going on in different states. Been in North Carolina as well. So, it doesn't matter. I travel all over.
Okay, what about kids?
I'm like an empty nester at this point. My daughter actually starting college this week. So, young kids, it has become a problem when they do have young kids. But I won't completely shut that out.
Okay.
But
let's
now,
do the kid. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say the amount of baby fathers do matter. That is. So if you got
how many baby fathers can she have?
Like 3 kids, three baby fathers. That probably wouldn't be my thing. You know what
okay.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's interested in dating somebody in their 20s. Yet he wants to get her stuck with not having any kids because he don't want no more kids. He 50. He don't want no more kids. He just said it's a problem traveling with somebody who has little kids. So therefore, he don't want no little kid, but he don't mind dating you and you 28 and you ain't got no kids. So you better not come up pregnant. He don't want you to come up pregnant. He just want to fuck around, right? So that's why I don't take him seriously.
Oh, could she have 2 baby daddies, or that's too many too?
The preference is 1. So I would definitely give a
okay. 2. So if you have kids, 1 child's father.
Yeah, like I said,
yeah. See, he can't stand on nothing. There ain't nothing to hold on to. There ain't nothing with him to hold on to. He want to be able to slip out of whatever he say. He wants to be able to slip out of it. And later on, plausible deniability. No, I didn't say 2. I really didn't say 1. I don't know. See, you can't depend on this person.
Yeah, that's my preference.
Okay.
That's my preference. Yeah.
Got you. All right, Yemi, let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right. So I don't know how far back you want me to go. Is it good?
Yes. And you said you're 6'2", right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely 6'2". 6'2", almost. Yeah. Is that far back enough?
We got you, Yemi.
All right, that's cool. All right.
Yes. All right. So Yemi,
do he got girl hips? He got female hips? What the hell? Why he got that thick thing around his waist? What's going on? He got a fanny pack or he just got big hips? Which one is it?
When was your last relationship? You look good. You look good. When was your last relationship?
Serious relationship. I want to say serious. About 8 to 9 months ago. Oh no, wait a minute.
8 to 9 months ago. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A few weeks ago.
Okay, is that woman an option?
Nah, no.
Why not?
Because just like men want to get their needs satisfied, we're in an age now where sex is a social concept. You know what I mean? So they want the same thing at this point as what men do. They want to get their needs satisfied and move on. I'm sure you've heard that.
So basically, you just saying I went over there to have sex and that was it. And that's all she's worth doing with is having sex. But I showed an entertainer for being a girlfriend. We got it. So all you had to say was she ain't no option because she was just but he got to go through all this explanation of stuff, and we won't really care. There's nothing about him that stands out that's fascinating to anyone. He's just like a normal, everyday dude.
That before plenty of times on your show, they women just
So the woman wanted to move on, not you?
no, it's just like so. When you deal with women that's busy and they got their life going on, they want their needs satisfied too.
Oh, so he was interested in the other chick, but the chick was like, nope, nope, nope. I ain't even trying to bring you home because you got issues.
Needs satisfied as well, just like a man does. And sometimes you may spin the block, and you know, shit happens.
Okay, but she's not an option for a relationship. Is that what you desire?
At this point, I do. I do.
Okay. All right, he does. Okay, okay. Yemi, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
A little more patience with people's flaws. In a sense.
So you need to have patience. This is the first. So your flaw is having patience with other people's flaws.
Yeah, because I can be a little dismissive. I can be.
Okay. More patience with other people's flaws. So you have 2 more flaws that actually, I'm going to let you slide with that one, but it's an indirectly, because it's not about you. It's really still about the other people. But what are the things that you have to perfect?
No, the reason why I said that's a flaw because you can hear someone's story and kind of dismiss them, and they may be good people. You know what I mean? They might actually be good people. They might. But
okay.
I think, well, I'm done because I've done so much. I grew up in New York City all my life, so I've seen a lot. A lot.
So he really don't have patience for a person. He doesn't have patience for people's flaws. He wants you to come as you're supposed to come, and he's not gonna stand around and wait for you, right? Which tells me he flies all over the place. He's in and out, which means you're just gonna be a person that's not even taken seriously until he feels like settling down. He says he wants to settle down, but why didn't that relationship 8 months ago work? What happened there? Who ended it? According to him, the chick that he's sleeping with, she's the one that doesn't have time for him. Now, I'd have to wonder about these 2 women that he just got to the sideline with. I'd have to wonder simply because he has all of this time on his hands, but he can't seem to land a decent enough woman. He's in Las Vegas. Is he in Las Vegas by himself? Usually when you go to Las Vegas, you don't be going by yourself. What is he on vacation by himself? He's not with his 2 grown daughters, because the 2 grown daughters wouldn't be in Las Vegas with them. They're on their way back to school. They're not trying to deal with him. So who is he in Las Vegas with? On a patio full of people. He ain't out there by himself. All right? He ain't out there by himself.
I've been through a lot. So at this point, when you establish yourself to a certain point, you don't want to deal with the nonsense that you grew up around.
Okay, understood. Now, do you have 2 more flaws?
Probably making time for the relationship.
Okay.
So how are you supposed to conduct a relationship if you really don't have time to conduct yourself in a relationship? Because I'm one of those people that believe if you really want a relationship, you will put time aside right now before you get into a relationship so you understand that dynamic before you try to fit a person into a life that is busy. Because sometimes you really don't have the time to fit people into the life because you have never tried to fit them in it. You've never tried to make time for other things in your life. Do that before you get into a relationship so you can see how that plays out before you get someone and then you don't have any time and then you hurt another human being because you're flying here, flying there, flying everywhere, and the trust gets broken.
Past, I should have made time for certain people that I didn't. My time is making time will probably be a flaw. I think so.
Okay.
Would OCD be a flaw?
don't know. I mean, it's a.
Now he reveals he has OCD. What? You reveal that you have OCD? Which means you don't pay attention very well. Which means you're not going to really pay attention to another human being unless you absolutely focus. And it seems like he can't focus because he got on here and he was scatterbrained as hell. It's like you can't even come up with one thing. One thing, dude. Stop talking. Stop jumping from subject to subject, or stop talking from one to the other. We haven't heard one solid thing. Kendra had to pin him down on all of his responses because he couldn't come up with them on his own. He couldn't just say, I like chubby women. No, he had to have caveats for everything.
I mean, so you like to be extremely clean. You like very clean stuff.
Yeah, I am very, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up. That ain't what that means. Let me shut up.
All right, so he's OCD. So we'll put that as
a dirty car would probably, it's not a deal breaker, but it would turn me off. Like, why is your car dirty? Like, you ride in every day. Like, why is your car dirty? I don't know.
Dirty cars.
How the hell we get to the OCD subject? What the hell is that? Come on now. That might be half the problem right there. He may be so far into the OCD that he can't allow another person in on a long-term basis unless he actually controls those symptoms or whatever.
I have a dirty car. Okay.
Dirty hygiene, shit, like, hygiene is definitely a no-no, but I can be a little bit like of an a-hole when it comes to seeing stuff that's not clean.
Okay. So make sure you no more than 170 pounds. Make sure you smell good. Make sure your car is clean. No more than one baby daddy. Have a career if you're of a certain age. And wait, before I do the recap, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm very secure and stable. I'm
okay.
Right? Without,
No, go ahead.
No, I live a very stable life. Very stable. So I have
a very stable life.
Yeah, very secure. So there's a lot of stability. Is what I bring to the table. A lot of stability.
Wait a minute, that OCD ain't no joke for real. He says he brings stability. Yeah, you're right. But if every time I turn around, you thinking about the doorknob, or you thinking about me picking stuff off the floor, or if your OCD extends to me, or your OCD extends to certain cleanliness items and that kind of thing, there might really be, wait a minute, hold up. Now I got to think that now I really got to look at you a second time. You asked about OCD. OCD people, ain't that repetitive thought process and habits and things that you do, that you keep doing it over and over and over again? Do people take medication for that? And if he has OCD, how does that translate in a relationship? If he likes cleanly things, does that extend to having sex? And then you don't like to have sex, or that? Oh, wow. Not weird, just how do you conduct a relationship? Maybe you can. It just depends on the OCD behavior, right? What's the pathology, right? Or so, I don't know.
All right, the time has come. Yemi, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I know you're going to ask this question.
Wait a minute. We ain't promoting her shit, right? This guy right here revealed that OCD stuff at the end of this whole interview. That right there is a big, not a red flag, but if you don't have the patience or understand that OCD behavior, that could lead to a lot of unhappiness in a relationship if you don't understand it, don't accept it, never seen it, and just don't overall have any patience for it. He says he doesn't have patience. He's not keeping a relationship. He wants somebody younger. A younger female is probably may or may not have the patience for that kind of thing. But see, there is that red flag. It's not really a red flag. It's just if you ain't up on those kind of pathologies and you're not up on OCD symptoms and you never been around a person that kind of thing just takes over their whole life, or the person's not on medication or any of those things, your relationship is in trouble. It's going to be in trouble all the time. And he revealed that in the last minute of the interview that he has OCD. And that's repetitive thought and behavior. How does that manifest itself in his life? Maybe that's why he ain't in no relationship, because the person that he deals with cannot deal with that all the time. But we never know, because he just revealed it. And most people don't even know what the hell he was talking about. This is wild. Fascinating, though.